I am continuing my reading. What I'm doing in this series is to read through the entire standard works of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. This consists of the Bible, the Book of Mormon, the Doctrine and Covenants, and the Pearl of Great Price. I am reading in a chronological order of events, not according to publication or volume, so I will be skipping around a bit as I move along. We continue with Zechariah. Now this will be chapter 6, and this is the final chapter in this current vision that Zechariah is describing. All of this, other than the first 6 verses of chapter 1, this has all been a single vision, just given smaller divisions than other prophets have. I also want to mention that this video does have a Joseph Smith translation in it. What the Joseph Smith translation is, this is an inspired translation or correction of the Bible done by Joseph Smith to restore those passages that had been lost over the years. So, here we go, chapter 6. Zechariah crowns Joshua, the high priest, in similitude of Christ, the branch who shall come. Christ shall be a priest upon his throne forever. And I turned and lifted up mine eyes, and looked, and behold, there came 4 chariots out from between 2 mountains, and the mountains were mountains of brass. In the first chariot were red horses, and in the second chariot black horses, in the third chariot white horses, and in the fourth chariot grizzled and bay horses. Then I answered and said unto the angel that talked with me, What are these, my Lord? And the angel answered and said unto me, These are the 4 spirits of the heavens, which go forth from standing before the Lord of all the earth. The black horses which are therein go forth into the north country, and the white go forth after them, and the grizzled go forth toward the south country, and the bay went forth, and sought to go that they might walk to and fro through the earth. And he said, Get ye hence, walk to and fro through the earth. So they walked to and fro through the earth. Then cried he upon me, and spake unto me, saying, Behold, these that go toward the north country have quieted my spirit in the north country. Weird again. God likes giving some very weird visions. Now these are very reminiscent of the 4 horsemen that John sees in Revelation. I don't know if they actually have the same meaning, because this is giving it a different meaning, but very similar symbology there. And he says they go into the north country, they quiet my spirit, those that go into the north country. I honestly don't know what that means. So, verse 9. And the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Take of them of the captivity, even of Chaldei, of Tobijah, and of Jediah, which are come from Babylon, and come thou the same day, and go into the house of Josiah, the son of Zephaniah. Then take silver and gold, and make crowns, and set them upon the head of Joshua, the son of Jehozadak, the high priest. And speak unto him, saying, Thus speaketh the Lord of hosts, saying, Behold, the man whose name is the branch, and he shall grow out, and he shall grow up out of his place, and he shall build the temple of the Lord. Even he shall build the temple of the Lord, and he shall bear the glory, and shall sit and rule upon his throne. And he shall be a priest upon his throne, and the counsel of peace shall be between them both. And the crowns shall be to Helam, and to Tobijah, and to Jediah, and to Hen, the son of Zephaniah, for a memorial in the temple of the Lord. And speak unto him, saying, Thus speaketh the Lord of hosts, saying, Behold, the man whose name is the branch. And he shall grow up out of his place, and he shall build the temple of the Lord. Even he shall build the temple of the Lord, and he shall bear the glory, and shall sit and rule upon his throne, and he shall be a priest upon his throne, and the counsel of peace shall be between them both. And the crowns shall be to Helam, and to Tobijah, and to Jediah, and to Hen, the son of Zephaniah, for a memorial in the temple of the Lord. And they that are far off shall come and build in the temple of the Lord, and ye shall know that the Lord of hosts hath sent me unto you. And this shall come to pass, if ye will diligently obey the voice of the Lord your God. In the footnotes we read this for verse 12. Branch is his name, and from beneath him one shall branch forth, and he shall build the temple of Jehovah. So clearly this is, again, comparing Joshua to Christ in some way. Very confusing, but Christ will reign as the high priest on the throne in the last days. After the second coming, he will be the ruler of this earth. This is a bit of a confusing way of saying that. But we do have this Joseph Smith translation here in verse 5. The King James says, These are the 4 spirits of heaven, of the heavens, which go forth. talking about the 4 chariots again. And Joseph Smith corrects this. These are the 4 servants of the heavens. Again, making this more reminiscent of Revelation. Then in verse 6, the black horses which are therein go forth into the north. Joseph Smith says they go forth unto the north. So this, then, with those changes, this gives me the impression that these are prophets that are being sent to the different groups of Israelites scattered. To go in the north country, that's the lost 10 tribes. The black and white, these are 2 different kind of waves of prophets going to them. There are those going to the south. So, I don't know, that's just kind of the impression I get. It's all confusing, but now we are going to return to Ezra briefly. I'm going to read in Ezra chapter 6, and then we will continue with Zechariah again after that. So, we will see you there.